gonna do like the Aspen Grove opening stuff because I kind of forgot to because I was looking and doing math really fast because you guys made me do math. So fuck you, I guess.
We made you do math. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry that you had to do
Yeah.
math to do Dungeons and Dragons. That's unheard of.
How dare you? My pluses and minuses and whatever else. Honestly, this might be a bit much, but I think it's funnier. Anyway. So, anyway, last time we were all together, -2. You guys successfully took down Elazar and saved Nimith. With Clyde with Seska's help, are going to try and reunite Devon with his proper family in hopes to reclaim the Arval family home and try and get a proper, more stable government in hand. Which means that the Order of Jegg here in Nimith are slowly being restored back to their rightful sort of place as guards. So it is the next morning. The four of you wake up. I guess your new friend Stealthleton remains a pile of bones in the morning. But he's just sleeping. He's just sleeping.
Could I take Stealthleton and put him in my bag of holding?
Sure, that's fine.
Alright, cool. Let me add that to my inventory.
Just add custom items Stealthleton.
Nice.
That's fine. Quinn seems to be gone again. I don't know what that's about. Quinn's missing. But this also isn't the first time Quinn has been missing for multiple hours in the morning. Especially as of recent. I'm not gonna develop that any further, but you know.
Ramsey looks to the other three.
You don't think the T and Faith are, like we just had that talk.
Well, I don't want to think about it.
Okay.
I would like to have enough faith in Quinn to think that maybe he's doing the right thing.
Yeah,
I don't have so much faith, but I'm gonna say I do.
Okay.
He surely didn't run away right away, right?
I hope.
He's not that big of a coward.
I don't think he's a coward. If anything, I think that he does a lot that he shouldn't because he is not a coward. But that is not here or there.
Entitled, definitely, but cowardly?
I'll never forget the Abyssalisk.
I won't either.
Of all the fucking things to spare, it's always got to be a monster.
Also, first thing we ever did.
I mean,
hey, by the way, do y'all want to go rob that place?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Isn't it owned by Devon's family? Are we supposed to be shuffling around?
I mean,
could interfere with any investigation they have going on the London.
Well,
which could bring issue to
Jaggers. Are you guys having this conversation like in the main hall room? I'm imagining.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Devon is here. Devon here overhears this, walks over, and he goes, "Listen, if you want to take shit from that house, I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm just trying to like reclaim the name."
The Jagger Guild's investigation in any way?
Oh, they're not investigating
around.
They're not investigating the family house at all. They're doing like paperwork shit. If you guys want to rob that house, I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, also, I was gonna say, what could Devon do to us?
I could do. I'm
that's
very
not what I'm worried about. I'm worried that it would interfere with the rightful handing over of the goods. In law, from what I remember, because of what happened a little bit ago, there's laws about possession. And if there's foul play found, it could actually lengthen the trial.
You dusted a man in the street. Why are you concerned about laws?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We got a year left.
Well, I
Fuck-
don't want to
hey,
cause any more
hey,
trouble for the Jegg. We
fuck
kind
the
of
laws.
just did a lot.
Hey.
Laws don't
Okay,
actually
if we
mean
go,
anything.
can we just make sure that we're not seeing? Is that something that does that
Yes.
seem fair?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you don't rob
Okay,
stuff like all out in the middle of open. Well, actually, we could do the thing where like we get a bunch of high-vis vests and we put those on. My
I
friends used to
should.
do that, and then we'd go around and like pretend we were important construction people, and then we just take stuff.
Right.
People don't stop you.
I will say, it might be a little difficult for me to do the whole stab and run away thing. I don't really have my stab option right now. But I can do the hiding.
I mean, if you need a weapon, I've got one.
You have
I
a
wouldn't
weapon?
be armed anymore, but you seem to need it more. And they'll pass the spell sword over.
Can I turn it on like a lightsaber?
Yeah, you turn it on like a lightsaber.
You've had this entire time?
I don't really use close combat very often. I mostly kept it on because it had an ability that would let me get away from things pretty fast. But that was
And Ramsey is going to take a moment and look at his own weapons. He's got the Vice de Victoria, which currently has a little "Do Not Touch" Ramsey sticker on it. And he's going to take out Alucard.
This is my family sword. It is just a rapier. But I mean, here, you can...
I'm alright, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Question: does that mean that Ramsey canonically has a sticker maker just available?
I like to think that he got it from Quinn when they were like dividing the bathroom.
Yo, is this the real reason they broke up?
No, he got it from Quinn. Ramsey would not be like that.
Ramsey, we need to talk about the stickers.
I have so much fun.
Please stop.
Is it a nice
I'm
carpet that's
trying.
labeled?
Thank you.
The goodbye letter was just sticker.
Oh God. Not
Sorry.
canon, but in my personal AU.
Mm-hmm. So okay,
That's-
what time do we want to go rob the place? By the way, like I'm assuming later in the day. What time is it now, God?
It's like approximately 9 in the morning. You guys just woke up. You're having breakfast.
Thanks, God.
No
All
worries,
right,
Holly.
So
Can I
we
be
should probably-
concerned that you speak to yourself as if there's somebody else there? Are you feeling okay?
there is. We can have this talk later. Okay, why are you surprised about gods and stuff like that? I feel like all right, whatever.
You guys literally
well,
just spoke to a
gods,
god not but like 3 days ago.
Sure.
Hey,
But
it's
like
okay.
a nameless one, I don't know. That feels sketchy to me if they're not giving you their name.
Hey,
It's like-
we're supposed to be killing gods. I'm trying to get in good with this god so then I can fucking off him. All right. I didn't say that.
Hey! I can hear you.
No, the fuck you can't. Go back to your Twitch stream. All right.
Chat, you hear
Alright.
this shit?
Holly, Holly, are you okay?
Golly.
Holly, we're losing you.
I think I'm having a stroke.
Well, it's okay. The 5 of us will do this.
Hey, Ripley, is there anything you want to do this morning? You've been quiet. Let's change the subject and then forget that conversation just happened. Ripley, in the morning, is there anything specifically you want to do, or do you want to just join them for the robbing?
No, just I wanted to go there anyway to do something. So
Alright, fair enough. Great. Alright. So, you guys head over to... I need to stop eating. My bad. This is really good. I don't know what it is that you got me, Alycia, but I like it.
Germa.
Shawarma?
Germa.
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 Germa? You're eating Germa?
I
Probably.
mean,
Sorry.
that's not.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh God, I just started thinking about Germa. And I just lost I lost every thought that I ever had. Anyway, so you guys make your way back to Elazar's house. You know the way. Walking in the street in the middle of the day, no one seems to pay you much mind as you walk kind of into that area. Do you guys want to make stealth checks?
Yes, and I'm doing the
As
thing.
well.
All right, do your thing. Everybody can add a +10. Everybody make me a stealth check.
Hell fuck yeah. Love me a +10. My favorite.
Mm-hmm. And it's because I can't be seen, I get the advantage. And
32?
32.
What is it? 18.
22. 24.
24, 28, 32, and
That's our dog.
15! It's fine. Overall score, you guys make it there, no problem. Nobody seems to pay too much mind. The house is really quiet. There's no guards outside anymore. There is a strange pile of, like, ooze, kind of like a grayish slime on, like, the front doorstep. But, as well as, like, an old, kind of like a really well-tailored blazer, but there's no guard.
A well-tailored blazer?
Mm-hmm.
Do we recognize who maybe wears that thing?
The homunculus.
Is it
they
iconic?
all wore the same sort of, like, well-tailored suit.
Ah, I see.
All of them did, yeah. Alright.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did Ripley get cautious now? Is he okay? I can give him my inspiration.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh,
No, there's
no,
no one
nothing,
here.
nothing, no, there's nobody here.
Oh, okay.
There's
Never mind.
I
leftover-
said the guard that would be outside is now a pile
Right.
of goo on the floor.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Cool.
So,
So, introvert.
Hey, would the rogue mind popping the door open?
Oh, wait, no, you would.
you weren't talking to me.
It was more an open invitation for whoever wishes to try.
This is dumb. Yeah, Ripley, you walk up to the door, brandish your fork, which is kind of crooked now, jam it into the lock and turn the handle and it pops open. Easy. The front door swings open and you guys look into the interior inside. There's a couple more piles of goo on the floor, but it is surprisingly cleaner down here than you were expecting it to be. There's, on the bottom floor, there appears to be, like, this sort of large open kind of central area, where you can see a couple of nice couches are set up near a fireplace against one of the walls on this main floor. But there's a small hallway that kind of goes down on the right side, where you can see a couple of closed doors. And then you also see the staircase that kind of goes upwards to the second floor, which you've been there before. So,
Alright. Split up and look for anything of value.
All right, split up and search for clues. I'm going upstairs. I want to go to the third floor.
all right.
Wait, shouldn't we do like teams of two? This seems bad.
Yeah, why not? I'll go with Holly.
Okay,
No,
I'll
come
go
on.
with Rip.
All right. Holly and Zareth on the third floor, Ripley and Ramsey on the first. Who wants to go first?
If we're rolling investigation, Ramsey has a +5. What are you doing, Dante? I'll help with whatever.
I don't know. The floor doesn't really have anything in that I was gonna do.
Loot the
Okay,
kitchen.
valid. Do you want to Do you want to help me with like my roll down here, or do you want to like go do your thing and I'll help with that?
Because you had something specific you wanted to do at the house. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the basement.
Cool. Yeah, Ramsey will help you down in the basement if you want.
All right. You guys go up to the second floor. The bookshelf is still open because nobody closed it, I assume.
Because I'm assuming like we're all walking together up the stairs
Yeah.
before we go to the third floor. Hey, by the way, Ramsey, I remember that
Yeah?
Zareth wanted one of those. Could you just like snag one of those like big computer screen thingamajigs and just bring it with you?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, we need the magic circles and stuff. Thank you.
Definitely.
That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh,
talking about the communication ribbons. I totally forgot about those. Oh, I
Yes.
totally need to check that out.
I got you.
Cool.
I got you. I'll bring it up.
Assuming it's still in one piece. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh.
I'll get you a good one. Sounds good, Holly. I'm on it.
Rat spreading misinformation.
Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly turn on Fog of War and just kind of let you know what it looks like.
Zone out what's going.
Yeah, it's basically all gone. Boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. This is basically what it's still technically there under Fog of War, but like it's
There.
yeah. You guys can head down into the basement area. You spiral down the staircase and get here. Everything is exactly where you left it, except for the platforms over top of the stomach, which is they're now gone. The walls still look like flesh. Everything is still as you left it, just without. I want to keep the platform on top of the fucking ribcage though, because that's sick as fuck. Anyway, this is what you guys see as you guys head downstairs. This is Elazar. Elazar is not there. His body's not there. That's not Elazar. That's a goon. I'll delete that. There you go. Rat's still spreading misinformation. So you guys make it down to the basement without really too much issue.
I mean, is that thing still there?
What thing?
The goon is like dead, but like are its remains there?
There's like some goo on the floor as well as like a blazer.
Is there anything else?
No, not really. Most of it was taken by the monster that ate you guys. So, but there's a couple of that. There's the arcane screens. There's some scrolls and text on the table. On the board, there's a bunch of strange arcane symbols that seem to be sort of patterned out on this pinboard over here. But really, aside from that, there's not a lot. But the entire like main lab has been destroyed. It's gone at this point.
Oh, is there things still in here?
There's this sort of bookshelf over here. A small sort of bookshelf.
I mean, like, is that gone or is that?
There are still, like, from what you could see against the wall, there are still some bones jutting out of the flesh walls, as well as part of the pipe, but it doesn't seem very stable to stand on anymore because it's not connected to any sort of support. I will say, just for the fun of it, we'll say this is the last podium that is still standing. For some reason, this one was able to survive. It looks a bit crooked, like it's not, like it got hit when you guys were eaten, but it's kind of like now like kind of like on a 30-degree angle, but it's still technically there. You can still see it.
Okay, I still wanted you. I don't know if it's available to find. Am I able to try to find any of the like devices that he used?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and make investigation checks.
I'd like to give him advantage.
Go ahead. You have advantage.
Because if I can find two of the matching, like, swapping, like, things,
Mm-hmm.
is what I'm specifically looking for, and I thought there would have been one on the leftovers, but there isn't, apparently.
Oh, well, maybe there is. I don't know. Make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Never mind. You're better. Yes. We'll say and not on the remains, but like kind of like in one of the cubbies over here, you kind of begin to open them and go through. There's a bunch of like written scrolls and notebooks in there. And then you find in one of the drawers, like a pair of matching rings. And these you can tell are the same sort of like ring, like activation rings. They're kind of made of like a darker gray metal. That and they have they've got like these almost like spinnable beads that are kind of attached to them. It almost looks like a fidget ring. But you can tell that this is probably a similar device that Elazar was using to be able to change places with his goons. And I'll say you find two.
I will save those and figure out who I want to give the other one to. But the actual thing that I wanted, I'm not going on the bridge. I'll stand at, like, the edge of it.
Yeah, you stand at the edge. That's fine.
You know, I'm sorry I had to do what happened. I mean, you were asking for it by, like, doing all of this bad stuff. But you didn't fully deserve everything. Maybe I overreacted and we could have done this better and could have actually talked, but the more and more you kept pushing me to do what I ended up doing, what we all came here to do. And I'm just sorry that you didn't really get a second chance. Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe we could have been friends, but unfortunately, in this world, there was no place for that. But maybe when you reincarnate, you'll end up having a better life and a better circumstance of not being brought into this shithole of a excuse for some kind of family that you ended up having. I mean, stuck doing the things you maybe didn't want to actually do. We'll take care of this place, I guess. Figure out something to do with it. I hope wherever you ended up, being in some kind of a hell or or a better afterlife, I hope you find some kind of rest. I mean, I know you can't hear me, but your dad is fine. He's not. I don't know what the government and the political system is gonna do to him, but he's not dead. So maybe there's some kind of peace of mind for you in the afterlife. Thing. Fuck, okay. I'm gonna just throw one of the bottles of wine I for some reason have in my inventory that I'm just gonna throw it in the hole.
Throw it into the abyss. You don't hear the bottle crash. You don't hear it hit the bottom. You sit there for a little bit. Ramsey, do you look over into the abyss as well, or are you just chilling?
I think Ramsey's worried of what'll happen if he does, so he's specifically going to try to look for that screen, that rune, for Zareth and Holly.
I mean, yeah, they're right here.
No, definitely.
You could just take it off.
He picks it up. He wants to get a good one, but one that he can carry comfortably.
Yeah, you tuck one underneath your arm. Easy enough.
So he takes it off.
Can I have
think
a
he looks up.
perception check, please, Ramsey?
Oh, okay, I'm scared, but I'll do it for you.
Ripley, I'll let you do this with advantage because it's hearing based.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Perfect.
My dice load so slow. 21.
Awesome. Ramsey.
You also have the initiative still up.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I guess. This is just because we opened up on the battle map. That's why.
I know it was there last time. I think it may have been there last.
Oh,
time.
I probably didn't close it. Didn't realize. It's fine.
Either a 21.
All right, Ramsey.
Yeah.
You begin to collect your monitors and stuff, but you can still hear the voice. And she's calling. You hear someone calling your name, confused and almost scared. And Ripley, with a 21, you don't hear anything. As you check the wine bottle down there, it doesn't crash. But you get that sort of sense. You hear, it almost sounds like you hear a whisper. And you kind of have to turn your head and look over, scan the abyss in the room again. But ever so quietly, you just hear a very faint whisper. And you can't decipher what it says. But
Is it in a different language?
No,
Is there any sense?
you get the sense it's in common, but it's so it's like a ghost was talking to you. It's like a phantom. You hear a whisper. It's a sense. You don't hear what it says. But Ramsey, you hear it calling your name. The sad whimper of just Ramsey. Ramsey.
Ripley, I'm going to head back upstairs if you're ready now. Or is that...
Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you.
I just wanted to get I don't know, maybe it felt right to do this.
It was a good thing to do.
He starts to walk toward the door. The exit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
In this room, if you guys would like to, also with that incredible investigation earlier, that nat 20, not only do you find those magic items, we'll say, laying about, you guys also find 10,000 gold pieces. We'll say it's in platinum. So that's... Was that 100 gold pieces? Or, hold on, what's the conversion from platinum to gold again?
1 platinum, 10 gold.
Okay, so
Is
that's about...
equal.
That's
So
about,
just remove a 0.
yeah, so that's just 1,000. You found 1,000 platinum.
There you go, bud.
There we go. I just forgot what the conversion was.
Ramsey looks at this and goes to Ripley. He sort of divides it. So, 2,000... yeah.
No, well, it's 1,000 platinum, so wouldn't...
No, I know. 2,000 gold, so 200 gold per... 200 platinum per person, pardon me. He doesn't do that, setting aside 200 for Quinn, of course, before looking to Ripley.
I'll make sure he gets this.
I mean, we could have just split that between the two of us and had 500 each, but alright.
Well, it seems fair. I don't know.
We are the ones that came down here.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
And Ramsey's going to divide it into 500 and 500 again.
There we go.
Okay. This time, they'll find something. I know they will.
There's an entire house of rooms that probably has other things. I'm sure they'd... If they don't find any cash, then we'll split it. But if they do, we just keep this a secret.
But yes. No, I get it. Yes, okay.
And Ramsey will nod his head, dividing it into 5,
500 platinum each.
Yeah.
And you leave here. As you guys are heading back upstairs, you suddenly realize that it was a lot colder in the basement than it is on the top floor. Like it was like really cold down there, but you guys just kind of adjusted to it. And Ripley, with that 21 perception, as you're leaving, you could still hear like whispers, but it just kind of sounds like you can't fully understand what it's saying. But there's something in the abyss that's talking. That's freaky.
Well, I don't like having good hearing sometimes. I can hear everything. I mean, don't you hear that?
I'm trying not to think about what I can hear right now.
So you're saying you can hear it?
I have been ignoring it since the last time we came here.
Ripley, this is the first time you're hearing this.
I think Ramsey's thinking, what he heard last time when we left through the portal.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of grouping it in.
Oh, yeah. Bispy yapping. Sorry. Anyway, let's make you back up to the second floor. I want to see what my girls are up to. Hey, Zareth. Hey, Holly.
Hi, bitch. How you doing?
So you guys make your way up to the third floor. Immediately on the third floor, there is it's kind of like, it appears to be like some sort of like expanded attic space. There's immediately a door that is locked in front of you as you make it to the top of the stairs. But you have a rogue with you.
Alright, I got this.
Alright, I believe in you. Come on.
The DC is 12.
It's gonna be an 11.
I'm letting you know that this is a oh. It's not a okay.
Hey, do you know you? Okay, maybe you like learned a different way.
Let me try.
No.
Please let me kick you down, Caleb. Please.
Yeah, you want to just
Go.
Well, what are you doing?
All right. So I'm assuming when the thieves' tools kind of snap and don't work.
Yeah, your thieves' tools
Just
kind of
kicks
snap.
at the door.
Okay, roll a strength check. Okay, so Holly sees the snap, and then Zareth, you throw yourself at the door with a weak thud. It just goes oof, and you just the door doesn't budge.
I'm attracted to this man. Hey, is the door made of wood?
Yeah, it's a wooden
Can I
door.
just druid craft it open, just like a fucking opening in the door?
Roll me a druidcraft roll. I have to. If this fails, I don't think it will, but if this fails, I think I'm gonna have a stroke. God. So that's it's a door. The DC is 12. That's a door. The DC is 12.
Okay, let me try.
Okay.
How long does it take to
idea.
get from the basement?
Shut up!
back
No. I'm letting them have this. You had your moment for like a minute.
You guys had your cool moment. Leave us alone.
This is our cool moment. Come on.
And Felix runs into the door. Holly, you begin to try and druid craft it, and it just begins to expand outwards instead of inwards. And you
wrong way.
You made a thicker door.
Okay, see
shit.
what Holly's got planned. Can I try to druid craft it open too?
Sure. Roll me a straight d20 because you don't have a druid craft modifier.
Please. Spell modified.
No, it's not the same. Holly has specific druid craft rolls because she's Holly.
I trained for it. My entire
Why?
Okay, all right.
You guys,
I'm learning it.
The door is now covered with like a nice moss and flowers. It's quite pretty, but it's still very locked. You can't see the doorknob anymore. It's just Druidcraft.
Okay, all right.
Okay, you know what, Holly, I've got one more idea. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stand back.
Mm-hmm. Stand on back.
All right. I'll just see if I still have this thing even on my spell sheet. Does this work on? Oh.
If you fail,
I can do an
also have
object. Okay,
idea.
I would like to reduce the size of the door.
Okay.
Please.
The door at this point has been Druidcrafted to the walls.
It still counts as an object separate from the wall. It's still placed.
Roll me an Arcana check. Just roll me plus your Arcana. You're good at that. I trust you and I believe in you. That's your best roll bit. You got this, all right? And I need this.
Well, the modifier does be a 12.
Question. Could I also do an Arcana check for is the door at this point because of how much we've Druidcrafted
16.
it? Is
Because of how much you Druidcrafted, I was not going to let this happen.
I was gonna ask, is the door alive at this point?
Probably.
Not for long.
No, okay, don't. All right, let me. All right. Okay. I can't speak with plants.
No, the door shrinks. I'm just gonna let you get away with it.
All right.
Oh God. The door shrinks. You shrink the door into the size of a mouse, and it just toosed onto the floor in front of you. This next room is full of. It's okay.
I'm looting the door. I'm adding it to my inventory.
You add the cult door to your inventory. In an hour, it will turn into a regular ass door.
Mm-hmm.
God. Okay, in this room, there's a bunch of bookshelves, with a bunch of very old-looking tomes on all sides of them. There does appear to be a podium, kind of like on the far end of the room. That's currently empty, but is decorated with kind of black candles that have long melted, so it's just covered in kind of like a black wax around the top. You can see whatever tome was here is now missing. But aside from that, there appears to be decorative weapons all along the walls. And as well as sort of images and portraits of what you now recognize as Yezer, though they make him look much more intimidating, silhouetted with glowing red eyes, the full evil shebang.
Yeah, of course.
We gotta loot one of those to show Yezer. Okay. Could you do something for me, hon?
What am I doing?
And could you cast detect magic to see what in this room's glowy?
I could look around.
Because I guarantee you, if that altar starts glowing, these motherfuckers were cunty enough where I guarantee you, if you take a certain book, and put it on that altar, something opens.
All right, yeah, we're gonna do detect magic as a ritual with a quick thing that lets me quick cast a ritual to the regular time. So just detect magic is casted without a spell slot.
Alright, fair enough. You cast detect magic. And yes, the altar does begin to glow. You were right. As well, there's a handful of scrolls that appear to glow around as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, what magic thing does the altar do?
There are 13. Sorry, there are 13 spell scrolls. The magic altar with detect magic, it has a sort of enchanting magic to it. You're not sure what it does. But I think Holly, you could probably assume that Holly was right. It does. It unlocks something when a sort of proper tome is laid atop of it.
All right, start pointing out books that are glowing, and I'm going to just throw them on the altar. All right.
Oh, okay.
None of the books in this area seem to be glowing. There's some scrolls, some like spell scrolls around that appear to be glowing.
Looks like there's a couple of spell scrolls, but I don't see any tome.
Oh.
The only tome that appears to be glowing would be yours, I guess.
All right, give me. Do you want to take a look at those spell scrolls? And I'm just going to start taking these books
Actually,
one at a time and just throwing them on the thing.
Yeah, sure.
I'll keep Sarah bet.
Yeah.
With the tech magic, something you would actually notice is that on the back of there appears to be like a small chair, kind of set up in like a reading corner almost, and kind of like on that chair is what appears to be just kind of like a blanket, kind of like a red velvety blanket, just strewn on top of it. But you immediately ping that to be magical.
The chair's magical?
Not the chair,
okay.
the blanket.
There's a magical chair. Ooh, I want to take a look at that.
Okay, I look over at the blanket. What does it do?
You look at the blanket. Do you want to cast Identify on it?
Can I explain what I do?
It's sort of illusionary magic you get.
I want to grab the blanket and toss it to the side and start inspecting the chair.
You toss the blanket to the side. You start inspecting the chair. Go ahead, roll an investigation check on the chair. If you roll that one, I'm going to tell you it's a mimic.
Identify on stuff that we're looking at.
It's not a mimic. It's just a chair.
I'll lift up the cushion and see if there's any coins under there.
Yeah, sure. You find 3 platinum coins.
Sorry, Holly, it's not the chair that's magical, it's the blanket.
Oh. Yeah, of course. You can look at that. Holly is her face gets a little bit flushed as she's going to turn away to try to keep her emotions hidden, but you can see it just fully in her hair as she's just going to start grabbing tomes and just setting them on the altar, seeing if anything's happening. If not, tossing it into a pile.
Yeah, that one's not magical. Or that one.
Yeah, okay. Well, you said none of them are magical, right?
No, none of the books themselves are magical. There are a couple of scrolls, though.
How about
I don't think we have anything in here that would fit that tome's.
Sarah?
Did
Alycia put it? No? Okay, never mind.
Hey, question. You can say no. Could we put your tome on there?
You want to put my tome on the magical altar. We have no idea what it will do once something is placed on.
Can you look at it and figure out what happens when you do it? All right, fine.
Probably. I cast Identify.
On what?
The altar.
The altar. Sure. The altar is, I don't have like a description for the altar. It's just, the altar is a key which unlocks, when the proper tome is laid on top of it, will unlock the second state of this room.
Okay, so it doesn't yoink anything away.
Yeah, no, it doesn't yoink anything. It will not take anything. There's no mechanism for taking things. It's just if something's laid on top of it. Basically, the illusion. You're currently in a room that is sort of draped in an illusion, from what you can pick up. It's all real, but there is like some sort of illusion put on top of it.
There's like a second state to it.
There's a second state to this room, and if you put a book on top of it, it will unlock the second state of this room.
I put my book on the thing.
You put your book on the thing. Yes, with your tome on top of it. Many of the tapestries and things begin to change as the room kind of darkens, and you see the on the podium, the candles on the podium immediately light up with this sort of soft purplish fire, and you see the sort of silhouettes of the dragons of Yezer turns into this almost wicked picture of a obsidian dragon with like long white hair. surrounded in destruction and fire. There's plenty of... It's almost like an artistic worship of you in a weird way.
God, what a twink. Sorry, I mean, hey, so what else is in this? Hey, so I'm gonna look around the room.
In the room, there's... Everything is roughly the same. Go ahead, roll... Hey, I never made you guys roll investigation checks. Roll fucking investigation checks,
Yo,
assholes.
I can roll investigation? I'm so good at that.
I'm gonna give advantage. Because fuck you, obviously.
Sarah, if you have advantage.
Yay! It's a nat 20.
Alright, yeah. So, things you find in this room. The blanket. Which, you quickly realize is a cloak of invisibility.
Interesting.
There is a bag of holding here.
There's a bag of holding? Okay, what's in it?
You pop it inside out.
Yeah.
Inside the bag of holding, there appears to be a elixir of health, a crystal ball, as well as a strange talisman that just, once it hits the ground, both you and Holly receive the most rancid vibe from.
No, don't do that, Liz. No, shut up.
Can I see what it... Can I look at it and see what it does?
It just... Are you casting...
Well, if it's a talisman, it would be like words on it. I think Arcana, I should be able to read what they say. Otherwise, yeah.
There are no words on it, but it does appear to be like a talisman that is kind of like a round coin that says to have like a dragon skull on it, or that it seems to be surrounded in some kind of flame.
Could you pick up that talisman? I have a weird intrusive thought to just eat it.
You're not eating it. Do not eat the Guy Fieri
do you pick up the talisman?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Hey, quick question, what's your alignment?
Oh, fuck. Be lawful neutral.
Okay, perfect. So that answers my question. 6.
Hey, what do you...
You pick up the talisman and you take 24 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus, okay, that's... Okay, okay, wait, pass it here. Let me put it in my bag, and we can forget about it, alright?
Holly, Holly, what's your alignment?
I'm not letting you touch it.
No, come on. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Please.
Look, I already have it. I'm putting it in my bag of holding.
No, you're lame. I want to touch it.
Holly, please no. This thing is pretty dangerous. It's not worth it.
Fine.
Awesome.
Fine.
Feel free.
I'm just gonna do 3rd level cure wounds because yeah.
Fair enough. Feel free to add a talisman of ultimate evil to your bag of holding.
Hey, this is for Jegg the Note Taker. I just want to confirm. That was a Cloak of Invisibility, Bag of Holding, a Talisman of Ultimate Evil. Was that a Potion of Greater Healing?
That was, yes, a Potion of Greater Healing.
And then, was there an Amulet of Health, or did I miss it?
No,
Thank you.
no
I'll put
Amulet
that.
of Health. There was a crystal ball, though, but...
Okay, cool. I'll write down the crystal ball. Thanks. And then I'll transfer this to notes later. I'm just putting it in text VC for now.
All right.
Do you want to collect any of the spell scrolls, or are you good?
I assumed we grabbed all of them.
I assumed that all of those immediately went into the bag of holding.
Okay, so
Zareth has.
Let's see. There's the scroll of Druid Grove, a scroll of Farstep, scroll of Giant Insect, a scroll of Harm, and a scroll of Haste.
Nice.
A scroll of Melf's Acid Arrow, a scroll of Mental Prison, scroll of Mordenheimer's Magnificent Mansion, and a scroll of Shatter, and a scroll of Sunburst.
Hey, can you go
Yeah,
back to the
of
top?
those.
I got overwhelmed.
There's a lot. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I got
Scroll-
Druid Grow.
Scroll of Druid Grove, scroll of Far Step, scroll of Giant Insect, scroll
Thank
of
you.
Harm,
Okay,
scroll
one
of
moment.
Haste,
Okay, one moment, please. Thank you. And then Scroll of Haste. Okay, next one.
Melf's Acid Arrow, scroll of Mental Prison, scroll of Mordenheimer's Magnificent Mansion, scroll of Shatter, and scroll of Sunburst.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
There we go.
That is a lot of scrolls, everyone.
There's
That
a
is-
lot of scrolls. Yeah, there's a lot of scrolls in this
A lot of
magic
scrolls.
lab.
I'm gonna be adding these in for like a while.
Nah.
Yeah.
Holly's just gonna grab the bag of holding and the other things and just. Holly does make a Holly
Oh,
very
also
clearly
inside.
does-
Sorry. Also inside of the bag of holding would be another platinum. Oh, I closed my fucking calculator. I'm so dumb.
So before we had, I wanted to say it was, sorry, 1,000 platinum
It was
because
1,000 because it was split 500 each.
So if you do 1,000 platinum
Yeah,
again, they can
and
have
so
500.
far we have.
Yeah,
and so
so
far we
there's-
have found 3.
Yeah.
So far, yes. So this will be so yeah, we'll say in this there's another there will be 1,500 platinum in the same bag of holding that you guys turned inside out earlier.
Nice.
Wait, how much?
1,500.
1,500.
So either
1,000
I like that by
1,500.
2.
We can, hey, can we?
1,500.
Hey,
1,500.
can we split? Can we split all this when we get back to like the group proper?
Yeah, we can split it now. Probably what they're doing.
No, I have more faith in them. We are comrades in
Holly-
arms. Yeah,
Holly,
what?
if that's what you want to believe, of course. But just in case, here's your 750 platinum. This is yours, and that is that. Yeah, we
All
don't
right,
have to think
so-
about it again.
Mm-hmm. All right. So when they ask, we found no money.
We found nothing. Unless they decide they want to split with something with the group, then we could, I suppose, do the right.
Hey, by the way, I can put this bag of holding in my hair, right? That won't. Is that like a thing?
Don't you have 2 bags of holding in your hair already?
No, I only got the one.
You've got the bone.
Please
one,
don't
I
put a
thought
bag
you
of
had the
holding inside a
regular
bag of
one.
holding. Please don't.
Wait, can I just put the?
And then I already have a bag of holding, so I have no need for another bag of holding.
Yeah, so I just throw it in my bag of holding.
as Holly's about to
Please
do this,
don't. Holly, wait, Holly, please,
What?
don't do it. Okay, so you know how we have a year left to live?
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, it will be much less. Like, we'll have seconds.
Holly's gonna just kind of pocket it and put it into her bag. Could I also, fuck, I'm looking at how I would do that. So you said that there's this big like portrait of Zareth, right?
Yes.
Can I try to pick that up?
Yeah, you can take it.
Because it's the one that was half of it's like one of those there's 2 different images on it depending on which angle you're viewing it. One of them is Yezer and one of them is Zareth.
Yeah, but it's like Zareth, but like with this like white hair billowing, surrounded in flames.
Cool. I'm gonna try to pick that up and carry it with me.
Nah, add it to your bag of holding.
It's Holly.
Add portrait of portrait of evil. Sorry.
It's big enough where I don't want to put it in the bag of holding because I don't want to ruin it. So Holly's gonna carry it out.
Fair enough.
Yes. Miss Hawley, that's really
Yeah,
not
what's up?
necessary.
Yeah, but like, what if it? But okay, would you prefer that they come in here when they do an investigation and they find this big portrait of you?
I don't really look like me anymore, so it's not super.
I mean, I'm gonna hold it up next to Zareth. The resemblance is starting to appear. Let's look between them.
Really? Am I going grey already? And kind of like taps his own like,
No, you're not going
trying
gray.
to see if he can like see grey hairs.
Not yet the gray hair. It's more the. It's fine. Come on. And Holly, one arm with the giant painting, and the other will grab Zareth's hand and then lead downstairs to the second floor where the others are at.
Yeah, you can meet up with Ramsey and Rypley on the second floor. You guys haven't. You guys have already explored this one quite a bit last time you were here.
Right.
But you guys can try to do it again if you want to.
Okay.
Hey, you two.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Holly is gonna set the painting down so that she can reach into her bag and pull out the bag of holding.
By the way, the painting stays the picture of Zareth. It doesn't turn back to the user.
She's gonna take it and just toss the bag of holding onto the ground in the middle of both of them. Either you want to go ahead. There's that. I assumed the cloak would, or the blanket thing would go to Zareth. Actually, don't worry about that. Just one of y'all can have that. That's about it. I'm gonna go check the kitchen. I want to see if they got anything good in the cellar. Holly's gonna pick up the painting and go downstairs.
I should probably take a look at the office one more. Now that I think about it, maybe there's something that was missed.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I got through the screen.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Do you mind if I grab that from you now, just so I have it?
Yes, take it.
Wonderful. I'm going to retire to the office and see what I can. Best of luck to you too.
Thank you.
As they go downstairs, Ramsey looks to Rypley, extending both arms.
Rypley, the guilt is killing me.
What do you mean?
The 500 platinum in my pocket.
It weighs so heavy.
It weighs so heavy. Look, did you see his face? The way he smiles at me.
No. I'm sure it's fine. They'll find something. Oh no, well, there's stuff to sell as well. Think about that.
Oh, true. They got a lot of stuff. That bag was heavy.
Do you think they could do it? Do we need to attune to the rings?
Yes, they do require attunement.
That's so annoying because all of my stuff is like good.
There's a feat for extra attunement slots that you could pick up at one point.
That's a
what
feat.
If that's something that's needed, try for it.
Just on our D&D Beyond, if you hit manage feats, add attunement slot.
I only have one thing in my attunement slot right now.
It's valid.
If anything, of all of the things for this, I would rather bench the Cloak of Displacement temporarily.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Remind me, what do the rings do? Like above?
It allows
you to swap places with one of your allies also wearing one of the rings.
Nice. Okay, it's like the cool power that I had. Right. That's why we were nice. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But your ally needs to be within 100 feet of you. There's a range limit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now that we've swapped places, the others were on the third floor. We were just in the basement. Is that right?
Yeah, you guys were just in the basement.
So does that mean there's one floor or two left? Just to make sure I'm understanding.
There's the second floor, which you've yet to investigate. Then there's the first floor.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if the basement is 0 or 1. Cool.
The basement's kind of its own bit.
There's not a lot to look for. I think we did everything in the
You-
basement.
Yeah, you guys did
Yeah, of
everything in the
course.
basement. You guys can do the second floor, and I'll let you guys. So Ramsey and Rypley, if you guys want to do the second floor, and then Holly and Zareth are exploring the first floor, I guess.
Well, no, Zareth is currently looking at
The office, right?
the office on the second
I think
floor.
that's on the
Yes.
second floor.
All right.
Mhm.
So Zareth, if you want to explore the office, just make me an investigation check. I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything else in there because you guys found the notes last time you were in there, and you found the
It's been
puzzle.
picked clean.
Yeah, you guys pretty much picked that one clean, but go ahead, roll an investigation check just in case. If you roll a natural 20, we'll give you like 100 more platinum or something.
It's an 18.
Sure, you found 100 more platinum. That's close enough for me.
Nice.
There you go. Why are you so rich? Fuck. Okay. I should stop. I should cap it. I think I should stop giving you guys platinum.
It's nice.
Sure. Since the one time I'm only reading platinum, yeah, you find 100 more platinum in there, but you don't really find anything else. Nothing magical or anything. You've already picked up the notebooks and the notes. You've solved the puzzle. And you know the basement is basically cleaned at this point, so yeah, it's not a lot left in
egg.
there. No egg.
I'm heartbroken. No egg.
No, the egg would not be in there. I've put the egg somewhere else.
I want the egg.
I know you want the egg.
It's in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen. That's where I'm going.
Yeah. So, Ramsey and Rypley, you guys want to explore the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds good.
Investigation checks. Both of you or one of you can roll with advantage if you guys are helping each other out.
I have a +5. What do you have, Dante?
I want to do it for myself.
Yeah, cool. I'll do my own. Yeah.
All right. Investigations.
17.
9. Ripley, I don't know. You kind of explore around. There's not too much of notice. 17. Ramsey, you've pretty much picked this place clean. You guys do head back into Elazar's bedroom, where there's a bunch of very extravagant clothing. You could pick up a pair of like really cute sunglasses, if you want. As well as, sure, Ramsey, you can have 100 platinum as well. Fuck it, I don't care.
All right.
I do not remember how much platinum I've given you at this point, but sure.
Ramsey takes 100 platinum, looks back at Rypley, and I'm going to think about everything Ripley's taught me tonight and decide whether or not I'm going to divvy it. Like a telltale. Ramsey will remember that.
All right.
And I'm gonna divvy it with Rypley.
All right, 50
So
gold
that's
each.
50.
50 each.
Yeah.
Sure. You guys kind of you could take some of Elazar's clothing. It might actually honestly the resale of Elazar's wardrobe might be worth quite a bit itself. But
Ramsey
it's not
starts
necessarily
Yeah.
magical. The only semi-magical thing he had was the cloak, but you guys took that from him and Zareth buried it a while ago.
Ramsey's gonna start checking Elazar's pockets, trying to find like a ring or something like that. As he's going, he looks over to Rypley.
You know, we could sell this back in Andorra. I mean, everyone will know it belongs to him here. No one will know in Andorra. Is that bad? I know you were just kind of trying to reconcile with him.
I mean, we're not like. No, who's gonna stop us? His missing mom, or his dad that's in jail, or his charred corpse in the digestive tract of a giant worm.
I see. Okay, that's good. That's good. Listen, I'm... Cool.
Because it is like designer clothes, so there's no way. It's obviously gonna sell for quite a bit.
Hey, Caleb, how many outfits are in here?
A
how many
lot, like at least
I-
so you know like those like YouTuber closets that are like walk in and it's just lined to the brim with like just like Gucci and Adidas shit. Like that's what you're walking into. You know what I mean?
Nice, but like, can you give me a number of fine outfits? Like fine clothes? How many outfits?
A number of fine clothing. Sure. Let me figure out the price of fine clothing first.
It's 15 GP.
15 gold per thing. Okay. So let's do some quick math to a point that I feel comfortable giving you that much because it's gonna be a lot of clothing.
I feel like this is the kind of man that has more than 15 outfits, but you tell me.
Oh, definitely. There's like at least I'll say there's like at least like 500 different outfits in like 3 separate closets that you find spread across the like just the second floor. Like, it's not all in one closet, but then you go into like his dad's room, there's other fancy outfits in there, and then there's like in the guest room they keep their like spare like their winter outfits, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you find quite a bit.
I'm gonna take those 500 sets of fine
And
clothing.
just put it into the extra bag of holding that Holly and Zareth left you.
Yes, thank you. And I'm just gonna write that down right now.
Yeah.
Because that isn't a... Thank you, Caleb.
That's a
Teafling,
lot,
thank
but
you.
that's, like, genuinely, that's... Yeah.
You're a kind man.
That's, yeah. This is like the equivalent of like taking someone's entire like what's it design like product collection. Like you find like 300 you find like 50 like Gucci purses or something. Do I know anything about like rich people fashion? No. But like you get the vibe, right?
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Sure. I'm fine with this. Oh, that's exciting.
Thank you. As Ramsey's walking upstairs and downstairs, he looks at Rypley.
We can do the last floor if you want. I feel like I'm done. This is a lot.
Ramsey's walking out with like a brand new fur coat that is not made of dragon fur. It's made of like normal like Arctic fox. It's like a real like Arctic fox fur coat.
It feels so bad to hold, but it'll feel so good when we're using it to buy things to stab cult people. Like, got to get rid of this. We're doing good today, Rypley.
Oh, you guys
And
are
then
level
we
9
do
now. I gotta give you
the other
another sheet.
good thing
Yeah.
in that. Oh, you could just give it to people who might need it. I don't know.
I mean, we could do that for sure. And I do intend to bring this back to Andorra. So if we give it to the people of Outer Andorra, that'd be good. But I've got to be honest with you, stuff like this, if you wear it, you're getting mugged. That's just facts. Like, you see this coat? That's douche material. Yeah, we'll talk it out with the others.
Ramsey stuffs it in the bag.
All right. On the first floor, Holly, you're heading into the kitchen.
First thing I do, pop open the fridge and the freezer. What do they got in there?
Food. Lots of it, actually. It appears to be really, like, fully stocked. In the freezer, it's mostly meat. Like, I will tell you, Holly, there is an uncomfortable amount of meat versus, like, vegetables in this freezer. Like, there are, like, some, like, you know, carrots and, like,
Are they
onions,
like,
green meat,
is it
green
like
peppers.
unlabeled meat in like saran wrap?
Yeah, most of it is.
Cool, I'm gonna take some of that and put it in my bag of holding. I'll
Cool,
put,
add just
unidentified
add
meat.
unidentified meat or meat with question marks. Add that to your backpack, yeah.
meat, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. And I'm gonna take like 5 of them and put in my bag of holding.
That's fine.
I'm gonna just look around some. I guess a little investigation check. I'm mainly looking for a cellar.
Mm-hmm.
Like a cellar entrance, basically.
A cellar entrance. Go investigation check. Not bad. Sure. I'll say you find like a small cellar. It kind of leads to like a wine cellar kind of thing. That's what it is. You know. You gotta head down into the cellar. It's lined with many different, very fancy and very old wine bottles.
You already know. Yoink, yoink, yoink,
Yoink, yoink, yoink, yoink, yoink, yoink, yoink. Go ahead. All of it? Okay, go ahead and add, we'll say 50 wine bottles of fine wine to your inventory. It's a big wine cellar. Also something you find in this wine cellar that is not wine, is kind of like in the center, like the wine cellar itself, at least in my brain, I imagine it's like kind of almost circular. The walls are kind of like, well, I guess it's more of hexagonal. It's kind of like in shape. The walls are straight and everything, but in the very center of the room is a small podium, with like a glass case. And within that glass case is this beautiful, like, egg made of like what it looks like. It makes it look like it's made of pure obsidian. That kind of seems to shift and shimmer with like this sort of like deep kind of like bluish color.
Holly will like look at it, pick it up. But before she picks it up, she's gonna listen to see if it's alive.
You pick up the egg, or you take it out of the glass case,
Mhm.
and immediately you hear whoop 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 whoop.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
Yeah,
That
there
alarm system
are-
is for someone who's dead.
There's also no one to come to the alarm, so the alarm just begins to blare. All of you in the house hear this. As the alarm begins to blare, whoop 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 whoop.
Could I grow just a heavy egg like shaped object like of wood and then just drop it there and close the case again?
Close the case. Beep beep beep. It locks. You take the obsidian egg. It's about maybe like a foot and a half, like big. It's a big egg.
Because I have to carry the painting in one hand, I'm gonna grow like a little vine, like a baby carrier. So then it's just like it's like right in front of me, and it's like swaddled properly, and you know I got a little baby carrier on that has that.
Go ahead, make me a nature or survival check to check if the egg's alive, because you did ask that, and I want you to make a roll
Yes,
for
I
that.
do. I do want to do that.
That's making an omelet out of this thing.
No, that's an 11.
Take Jeff's money. Sure, okay. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, 11. I mean, the thing is, like, normally when you, like, hold eggs up to light, you can kind of see through it and kind of check, like, where, like, the yolk is, and you, like, Holly, I feel like you could tell, like, when an egg is fertilized. Like, you've probably dealt with chickens before in your life. But you hold this up to the light, it doesn't take any light at all. It almost seems to absorb it. So you can't see through the egg. You try to hold it up to your ear and shake it around a little bit. And...
I don't shake it.
Okay, you don't shake the egg.
That's
you
rude.
hold it up to your ear. You try to listen for any sort of peeps or anything, and there's nothing. It's just the egg when you hold it, it feels like stone. Like it's heavy. And it feels like stone. You're like, I think it's just a stone egg.
All right. In that case, I'll put it in the baby carrier. I'm gonna like hold it. Can I do another survival check to imprint on the egg?
Sure. Fuck it, why not? I don't give a shit. Yeah. You're the egg's mom now. You think so.
I can't even see what I'm rolling. There's just a giant white blob on my fucking Roll20 page.
It was a 14.
Okay, good. Alright, I'll do that. I'll cover in some of my spores so it remembers me.
Yeah.
Good night. And then I'm going to swaddle it, grab my painting, I'll touch around on the walls to make sure there's no, like, secret doors or whatever.
No, it's a wine cellar with a pretty egg for decoration.
Alright, and then I'm going upstairs. And then
You
after I go back upstairs, I'm gonna open up the fridge again and just peruse through that while everyone else is doing stuff.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to do on the first floor? Who's investigating the first floor? I'll leave this open to anybody because nobody claimed the first floor.
Could we do like the whole team, like Scooby-Doo, like we all get back together?
Scooby-Doo.
What rooms are on the first floor?
There's the giant living room / lounge, the kitchen. There's the kitchen, as well as there's a kind of a music room. When you walk in, there's like a giant piano and cello. Very like it almost looks like a small orchestra room. As well as a small library. And those are the rooms on the bottom floor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good roll on investigation.
General roll investigation.
As everyone comes downstairs, hey, do any of y'all want something from the fridge, by the way?
What? Fridge? No, I think I'm good.
There is an egg strapped to Holly's chest.
Holly, what do you have there?
I found an egg in the basement. I think it's alive. I think it's my. I think it's my child. And I'll just go.
I mean, you're claiming it to be your child. Do you know what even egg that is? For all you know, it could be a lot more trouble than it's worth.
Zareth, do you want to look at the egg?
Sure.
I've already committed. This is should I?
Zareth, go ahead, roll a history check.
It's a big responsibility.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this.
History? You know my history is only a +5,
I'm
right?
giving you advantage on this.
I have a child. No, this is my child. Well,
yeah, with the way things have been going tonight.
Reload your goddamn Roll20. But I will give you this. It's obviously a dragon egg.
It's a little baby. And Holly's gonna start making baby noises at the egg as if it can hear her. Oh, who's my cute little egg? That's you! Yeah, that's you! Oh.
It's a dragon egg. There's a high chance it won't hatch.
Oh. I'll still keep it around until then. And Holly's gonna keep holding on to it. Hey, do you want to see if you can tell if it's alive? Because I couldn't.
I suppose I could do it on it.
Zareth, thinking back to your previous life, how much time did you spend around children and or eggs?
Around children? An uncomfortable amount of time because he was forced to be a professor.
True.
Around eggs, it's his own. And that one never hatched.
Uh-huh.
Cool, alright, neat, good to know. It's my kid now. You died, you abandoned it.
Probably another history check.
Please.
Okay.
Please, just please.
Advantage.
Just roll like a 10 on the die.
Thank God. With a 20. Though this egg appears dormant, and you're correct, it's probably nowhere near close to hatching. As you look at it, and you look at the way Holly is doting on it, there's something inside of you that kind of, like, almost recognizes the egg. It's like dark obsidian shell and bluish, sort of like the deep bluish hue. There was a plaque on the podium. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think.
Okay, I would have fucking read that then.
Cool. But yeah. So Holly, the plaque itself would say a dragon egg captured deep from deep in the woods of Vahara. Which those words don't mean much to you.
I will say them out loud. Yeah, it's like from Vahara or something. It's like deep in the woods.
Found it where?
Deep in the woods in Vahara? I don't know what that means. All I know is my...
I think the horror that flashes across Sarah's face at hearing that's where they found it is pretty evident.
Hey, good. Hey. You okay? Do you want to hold the egg?
No, it's fine. It won't hatch.
Okay.
Thing is probably long dead.
Yeah. Hey, good point. Hey, Rypley.
You shouldn't do that to him.
Rypley's my good friend. Okay, we dick around with each other all the time. Sorry, Ripley, I called you like a dog.
You should probably dispose of that.
No. It's my kid. Okay. Hey,
It's our corpse.
oh. Damn.
Not gonna hatch. Not with its mother dead.
Hmm. Right, damn it. I need Ripley's ears. You son of a bitch, I need you to hear heartbeat. I need to...
He's
I
coming
need
back.
your
He's
advantage.
almost here. Give him a second.
What do you...
Hey, Ripley, come here. Could you hear this egg? Put your ear against it. Can you hear a heartbeat?
I don't know. Can I...
Roll a hearing check.
I was immediately, for some reason, looking at my attacks.
Punch egg.
Hey, don't you dare!
Egg.
Don't hit my child. This is my kid.
22.
22. You don't hear a heartbeat. But it does sound like there is something inside. Like when Holly moves it around, you can kind of hear the sort of this quite like sloshing of egg matter inside, and there is something inside this egg.
I mean,
you don't hear a heartbeat
there's-
though. Like it's with a
I mean, there's
sadly with a
definitely
22 you don't pick up
something-
anything like that.
I mean, there's something inside of it, but then
Oh,
that's all I can hear.
okay. I might go find and give it a proper burial sometime then. Oh, and Ramsey,
Yes.
quick thing. Holly's gonna take out some of the mystery meat that she has, and
It's still
Oh.
like weird, and like though it's like wrapped in plastic, you can still see it's still bloody.
Holly, do you mind if I grab the egg?
yeah, as long as I can have it back. I just want to make sure I give it a proper burial. Because if it is dead, then and Holly will just hand the egg over, and then hand the meat to Ramsey. Hey, take a little bite of that. See if it's
Alright.
like people.
Oh god, I don't want to do that if it's people. Because what if I eat it and then I realize it is people? I don't.
Well, then that's important information. You're the people detector, the
Oh,
people flesh detector.
mm.
I feel like there's easier ways to detect if it's person or not.
Thank
But
you.
I'm gonna go bury my child's corpse now. Good day.
Wait, what? Wait. No, wait. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Holly is going to follow after. Holly's gotten emotionally attached to the egg already. To a corpse, granted, but still.
As they go off, I think Ramsey almost follows, but he stops himself, looking down at the meat, and he turns to Ripley.
Does this smell like a humanoid to you?
Give it a sniff. Roll me some dice.
Snorf.
Snorf.
Roll me some dice, boy, and take my soul.
26.
26. Not human,
That sure
definitely,
does sound like a
but
person.
definitely monstrous. You don't know from what creature. I'm gonna say this. You don't recognize from what creature, but it's definitely not human, but some sort of beast.
Mm. Well,
Ramsey looks at it.
I don't want to regret this.
He'll give it a nibble, Caleb.
Let's go.
You give it a little nibble. Do you
Still a little
take
nibble.
the blood from it?
Yeah, I'll take the blood from it.
Cool.
He needs
Alright.
it for today.
You don't get the happy effects because it is a beast, but
That's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, you sip on blood and it's fine. it kind of gives you the same sense of like when you drink like deer's blood. You're like, okay, that'll do. It'll satiate you for now. All right. I'm assuming we're done with the house now.
Yeah. For the burial, if they're going outside,
Yeah, you
are
guys
they
can
going
go
like
outside.
outside the house, or is there like taking it back? Because
That is a
He's
great
not
question.
leaving it there.
no, of course. I just mean like
Where
wherever
is-
we're going to bury it. You
Mhm.
know, Ramsey wants to follow.
Hey, Zareth, could I try something?
What are you looking to try?
Well, I don't know if it'll work per se, but it's worth a shot. I was wanting to see if I could turn back time on it.
Turn back time.
Yeah, like we should pull the stopwatch or the pocket watch. Yeah, just take it back, a little way or quite a way. I mean, quite a long ways actually, but
If you want to try, suppose there's no harm. It's already dead.
yeah. Sorry about your kid, by the way.
There's no fault in you. It was my fault.
I mean, I'm apologizing because it sucks ass to lose a kid. Holly will put one hand just and kind of like touch Zaref's hair very slightly. It's okay. I'm just gonna try this real quick and extend our hands for the egg. Won't forcefully take it at all.
I think he angles it so that Holly can get at it, but there's no way in hell he's letting go.
Okay, fair enough. Caleb, I turn back time. I'm taking out the pocket watch.
Okay. Since this is it is a very extreme amount of time.
Could I attempt something?
Yes.
Could I attempt to use the pocket watch as a spell focus and put spell slots into it?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
But,
I'm putting a 5th level spell slot.
Okay. Make me a roll with your spellcasting modifier.
I'm gonna give my inspiration, my 69.
Okay, I'm gonna reload roll 20 because I want to be able to watch the dice.
Okay.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Child, I need. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. That's fucking good. 5th level, I will take that. That's good.
Holly, with your 5th level spell slot, and you've been to turn back time on the shell of the egg, you don't see anything happening, obviously. But you almost feel like your heart skips a beat as you continue to push in. Holly. I will let you save this egg if you put all of your spell slots into this right now.
Deal. Wait, doesn't that mean that all my magic will imprint on? I don't care, actually, that doesn't matter. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop.
You guys... you guys watch as...
I'm saving your child, bitch.
You guys
Reverse
watch
abortion.
as...
I shouldn't say that.
You guys watch as this egg... Nothing happens for a while. But, Holly, what does it look like as you use chrono-trigger magic on the egg? Like, what does it look like? What do they see? Because the egg itself, there's no visible changes.
When Holly does it, I'm pretty sure they watch the stopwatch itself kind of degrades and then sort of reconstitutes itself and then degrades again. And the same exact thing happens to all of the flowers in Holly's hair as they sort of wither and die and then grow again and wither and die. And it just starts speeding up faster and faster and faster. And the cycle just goes more and more and more to the point where Holly is like starting to kind of like wobble a little bit, but just staying completely focused.
Holly, take a point of exhaustion.
Bet.
But Zara, if you're holding onto this egg, and as you're holding onto it, the surface of the egg is cold, like stone. And as Holly begins to do this, and she puts everything into it, you begin to feel warmth. The egg slowly begins to sit in your hands, and it's warm to the touch.
As Holly gets to the point of exhaustion, I want her to end by setting her hand on it and then giving it a little smooch. I'm just trying to imprint on it just one last time, just because it's stupid.
Yeah, you give the egg
It's
a
a
little
dumb.
switch.
It's
Holly.
a dumb
The
bit.
egg is warm to the touch, and you're not sure if that's just with the friction of the magic or if this actually worked.
Oh, what's that, my little baby? Oh, we should get it. Hey, there, we should get it to the hot spring. Also, me to the hot spring. Fuck, I'll do like.
Of course.
Do you want me to do like a survival of nature? Like what?
For what?
Imprinting on the egg.
Sure. I don't think that needs to happen anymore. I think you did.
Too bad. I'm making sure. I'm giving it a smooch. Fuck you.
You give it another smooch. Holly is kissing this egg more than she kisses you, Sarah.
Oh, not yet. Well, actually, to be fair, it's about equal at this point. All right, hey, and Holly is going to grab the painting in one hand, and kind of try to drag Zareth along, and just start heading towards the fucking hot springs.
Yeah, so
Save
if you
baby.
make your way towards the hot springs, you guys can head there, no issue. You guys can crawl into it if you want. Are you just setting the egg in the hot springs?
I'm letting Zareth do that, like determine exactly. Yeah, I was the same, like not just kind of like submerging it slightly, and Holly will be there next to it, very tired.
Do both of you want to make perception checks?
Sure.
What is your perception?
My perception, let me double check it, because it's actually kind of okay.
Mine's +5.
Mine's a +8.
Holly, you have
I'm gonna give advantage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give advantage anyway.
Alright. Zareth, you take it to the hot springs and you like lean your ear against it. Now that the egg is warm again.
Oh, that's
You have advantage,
24.
It is slow. But there is a small rhythm. And you can hear just swishing. There's movement and a rhythm inside of this egg.
Does putting it in the hot springs seem to help it or make it worse?
It doesn't seem to it doesn't mind the heat. You put it in the hot springs and it floats around in the water. The egg is quite buoyant almost. But
Well, we're not letting it go.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. No.
Letting it in.
No, yeah. You hold on to it, but like it's like letting you know, like it's not going to sink.
Yes, Holly has a little vine wrapped around it. It's going both ways, so both Zareth and Holly have a thing on it, so it's like a child leash.
Really? I just kind of imagine Zareth was like holding it like you hold your kid in your lap.
Oh yeah, that makes much more sense.
Mm-hmm.
The Holly is going to basically, hey, how's it looking? How's the?
To have life.
I'm so happy for you. Sorry, I don't want you to feel jealous. And Holly will give a little smooch onto Zareth's cheek, and then I'm gonna just rest my head for a second and just kind of lay her head on Zareth's shoulder, and then just pass the fuck out.
Yeah, he'll make sure that Holly is like supported. So got like his arm around her to make sure that her head stays up on his shoulder and not plopping into the water. and then his other hand, like arm, is like around the egg. It's going nowhere.
Fucking her head falls in.
Oh no!
One life for another.
No.
Fuck you! I saved your child. Eat shit, asshole.
Yay! Gotta be a parent.
You gotta
Eventually.
we get to have.
I'm gonna raise a kid that's not an
for-
angsty wolf. Let's go.
We're gonna raise a child for a year.
Nothing up.
I mean, if you guys could
Great
stop the
time
end of
to
the
be
world,
bringing children into the world, huh?
Mm-hmm. In this economy.
Anyway, Ramsey and Ripley, is there anything you guys want to do? I don't know.
Hey, bud. Hey, I love you so much.
Your friends
I
ran
mean that
away to start
genuinely.
their parenthood journey, I guess.
Let's go.
What the
I
fuck are you
feel
guys up to? I don't know.
This feels like exactly the same as like in school, if like where you had to take care of an egg. That's what this is.
This is
You got the little egg back to life. Let's go.
Yeah, we left the
Honestly?
egg out in the cold, and it was very clearly dead. So we just we just submerged it in some hot water. So it's a hard-boiled egg, but it survived. It's fine now. Don't worry.
I'm pretending that's the stream name. Hard boiled egg is the stream name now.
Yo, let's go. It's fine. It's got 3 parents total. It'll be fine. Isn't that right, my little egg?
Ollie is out of it. Anyway, you guys wanted to train your skills, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I would love to like get some sharpshooter rolls in.
Sure.
I mean, the last one, I guess.
I'll go ahead and make
Yeah.
a roll with your dexterity modifier. I believe that's what we agreed on.
Is that with my weapon or with my dexterity?
This is going to be with what did we roll last time? I guess this is with your weapon, right?
Nice. Oh, okay.
Make a roll
Uh-huh.
singular. And
Nice,
so
nice.
This is like you kind of went back to the Jaeger Hall. You kind of started to train. Very nice.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me look at the thing. I gotta open it. What do you want to do, Ripley?
Alert.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
So that's a
remember.
perception check.
And you said it has to be straight because it.
Yeah. So no advantage on this one because you're training. Oh, sorry. Alright. Ramsey, you have yet to get sharpshooter. I'll let you guys roll one more. Each of you can roll one more.
Okay, cool.
Because you're not there yet.
So I'm going to use lucky to reroll. 24.
24, that succeeds. Uh, 13. I feel bad for you, Ripley. I'm sorry, bud. Do you know how many successes you had before, Ripley? Have you?
No, I
Train-
didn't.
Is this your first
Right.
time training for alert?
No.
Because I don't think it is either. I just put it down as one success. Because Ramsey got a nat 20 for his success. So this would be his 4th success. So. You're almost there, Ramsey. And Ripley. Ripley, you're gonna need a couple more days. Ramsey, you're almost there. You almost got it. One more good roll.
Wasn't I at 3 before?
You were
Or do
at,
you want me
you
to
were
roll?
at 2. You had the natural 20. That was 1. That's 2 successes. You're at 4 right now.
So Ramsey's at 4.
Yeah, Ramsey's at 4. Ripley's at 1 for alert.
I feel like that's a lie because I've done it before.
Yeah, and so you have 1 success.
But I did like 3 of them.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, but today was also 2 failures. So, I'll give you 3 successes, but you're at 2 failures, so sadly.
Fair enough.
That's just how it'd be. Ramsey, you're at 4, so 1 more and you'll get it. But, don't want to overwork your training for 1 day. Is there anything else anybody wants to do? The egg is alive.
I know that I wanted to ask Seska to pick something up for me from back in Andorra.
For sure. Yeah, Seska was kind of hanging around the hall. You could see him. He's like kind of like sat with like a small pair of like glasses on. He's been reading over documents, and you see he's kind of sitting with Clyde, and they seem to be kind of going over stuff. And when you ask that, Seska's like, "Oh, please, I need to get out and stretch my legs for a little bit." Sure, I'll be back in. I'll be back in a minute or so. Just armor. That's it. Anything else?
Yes. Right, it should just be in the chest. I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
Not unless I don't think he's had time to make a drop off, but I know at one point that Noctis is going to bring me something, but that should be a while. I mean, so yes, just bring the thing from the chest and let me know if the place is still in one piece. That would be nice. I had plans, but they're on the back burner.
Right. No worries. Stick around. I'll be back. And
Oh wait, one more thing.
what?
I have a painting that I have paintings that Zareth and I made together when we did painting with a twist. If you could bring those back.
Okay. Are they just in your room or?
They're in both. I just want to make sure they're safe, and if Andorra is in danger, I'd like to have them.
I mean, Andorra should be fine. It's not.
Well, then don't worry about it and just the armor. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I'm just saying if you're worried about.
Oh, if you think they're fine, they're fine. I don't want to be my worry.
I'll grab the paintings for you. It's okay.
No. Please just go. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, it sounds good. Teleports away. Comes back 20-30 minutes later. With a sort of a studded set of +1 armor for you, Ramsey.
Is there a note from Quinn's mom's, or is it just the armor?
There's like a little note that just is like, enjoy your new armor. Love
Great.
the Iron Guards.
I'm adding that to my inventory as well. Thank you very much.
Sure. Yep, there you go. So it's just like, so you guys had an eventful day.
Yes. You should check on Zareth. He found something pretty heavy when we were raiding, and he was pretty shooken up.
Oh. Yeah, of course. Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
Where is he? And Holly, I guess?
I think they were...
I thought that we all went back, right?
No,
like,
they went to the hot springs and you and Rypley went back.
Gotcha.
Alright, the hot springs.
Alright. Yeah, cool. Ska begins to... Well,
Yo, how do you know that? He wasn't there for that.
Well,
I'm assuming all of you guys were around when Holly was turning back time on the egg. And then you split off.
Oh, were we?
after
I
that.
thought it was just Holly and Zareth.
You guys were doing it outside of the house. I imagine all of you were
there. We did it outside the house, and then I don't think they understand exactly what happened because they just saw turn back time, and then immediately Holly went, "We're going to hot springs," and then they left immediately.
Yeah, Ramsey does not know. Ramsey thinks that everything is still bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this guy will make his way over in a little bit. But in the meantime, is there anything you two want to do? Anything, Ripley? Ripley, do you want anything?
I am gonna take. I'm still gonna like wear it, but for the sake of a stupid attunement slots, I'm going to
Unattune from the cloak of displacement.
bench yeah, because the gauntlets need to be turned on for them to actually work. So.
Yeah.
Oh, did you pass one of the rings, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay,
I
cool,
know
'cause
that I'm gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna wait.
Alright, okay.
So you can have that roleplay moment. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm okay. No, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm. You'll have to make that eventually, but for now, I'm just gonna.
I'll make it. I've got to do a bunch of shit on D&D Beyond for a few.
I'm just gonna leave it empty for now.
That's fine. All right. Yeah. Azareth and Holly, do you guys want to do anything? Head back eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Holly at this point is emotionally attached and will. Hey, is it okay if I sleep in the room with the egg as well? If you want to have like alone time, that's fine too. I don't want to intrude.
If you feel more comfortable sleeping in the same room, that is fine.
Yes, please.
Just keep in mind that it's a bench. Wait, no, we're at the Egger Hall. Never mind.
Yeah, it's an
There
actual
were
bed.
beds.
It's a bed here.
Yeah, sure. I do not mind at all.
Thank you. All right. That's it. So Holly's gonna.
All right. We'll say with this moment, Seska kind of begins to kind of enter. He kind of looks around, kind of worried. And you see Seska kind of goes, "Are you two alright?"
Holly's a bit wiped out, but I think things will be fine.
What? Is that an egg?
Yes, it is.
What? Okay, this is not what I was expecting when Ramsey said heavy. Okay.
Don't worry, it's all good.
Yeah, they apparently raided my home in Vahara.
Vahara.
Wasn't I guess that's the new name of it now, isn't it? But that was where you and Okra used to stay, right?
Yes. This was our egg.
So that's your...
Mm-hmm.
That's... Oh. Congratulations! I didn't... I guess we weren't really close. Congratulations, I guess. What is it? Is it okay?
Yes. Thanks to Holly, it's fine.
At this point, I feel like Holly probably is absolutely falling asleep, barely awake.
Yeah. Well, we'll say. I mean, you can cure your exhaustion point, if you want to, because you are technically in the springs, and that's what they're there to do. But no spell slots.
Got Holly in one arm and the egg in the other.
Still eepy.
Yeah. Yeah. Seska just kind of looks shocked as he kind of just sits at like the edge of the pool, just kind of like looking. Like he almost looks like he's afraid to like help. He doesn't know what to do. He looks kind of shocked.
I'm surprised as well.
I mean, I knew dragon eggs can enter a state of dormancy for up to 500 years, but like, this is like, that's a lot. I mean, is it so you brought an egg back from the dead? Is that
Holly did.
Is that yeah?
Amazing.
I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do. Honestly.
And you make fun of chronomancy.
I do not. That's
not you. No, that.
That's true.
I simply just find it infuriating. The theory is just...
It's not for you. It's okay. You know what?
We all have our strengths. Some of us can do like a bunch of magic, and some of us can pick locks. Sorry, low blow. Don't worry about it.
One time. I failed one time.
It's okay.
I'm so tempted now. I'm keeping the door in my bag. I'm keeping it for later. Yeah.
So, I wouldn't recommend pushing yourself that way again, Holly. Keep in mind that it's got obsidian dragon genes. It probably will not make it to hatch. Though I do appreciate the effort.
I mean,
you don't know that yet.
I don't know a lot about obsidian dragons, but I do know that in the right places, if you want it to hatch, why not take it to an old obsidian dragon hatchery?
I would need to find a live volcano, and the only ones that I know of are not safe to go to at the moment.
Like,
I don't know if going to Emperor's Vale is a good idea.
I think the slums of Zamiro has got really high. There might be like something around there.
Isn't Zemria...
You think there's an active volcano nearby?
Isn't Zemria built on... its mines are built...
I thought it was dormant volcano, not active.
Well, Zemria used to be an active volcano.
Yes, they're dormant now, which is why there's life there.
The dwarves made it so, but... I mean, Zemria, the mountain range around Zemria, were all volcanoes. It's quite possible that there might actually still be an active volcano somewhere in that mountain range. You just have to figure out which way to go and how to find it.
I don't know.
It's not exactly fireproof anymore, so I can stay with the edge.
Just toss it in the volcano.
Just toss it in. What if it drowns?
Hey, you see, it's buoyant. It's literally floating right now. What do you mean drowns?
You just don't leave a young one unattended in a pool of anything.
Well...
Tell that to my dad. Oh, that's actually really not funny.
Your father did what?
Well, technically I wasn't unattended, because he did... Well, I was unattended after he tried to kill me, or whatever.
He tried to what?
Kill, murder, you know. How old was I? I think I was like 3. That's...
3?
That's like 15th
yeah, okay, look, is that enough
abortion.
To do the thing?
Which thing?
The white thing?
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Because we normally did this after magic stuff happened.
It's been tied to emotions since the beginning of the game.
I know. Sure.
The time.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's all right. Hey, it's not the first time someone tried to kill me. Well, was it the first time? Maybe like
Zareth, do you want to describe? I mean, I guess in this scenario it's a more mild case of it, but What do Seska and Holly see?
I think it would just be that flash of white.
Yeah, there's just a flash of white.
Unless they're like active and staying active.
No, I don't think it's active in this case. Maybe when we get to Zemria, but when we get there.
But yeah, no, it would just be that flash of white and like, I don't know, like the vibes change for a second. Because our Zareth is a lawful neutral character.
Also, Zareth, you
versus
can...
that one is lawful evil.
Also, Zareth, you can completely heal yourself, by the way, because you're in the pool.
Oh, nice.
I feel like Holly like opens her eyes to say, "Is it storming out? Was that lightning?"
Storms? I don't see one.
There's like maybe I just like blinked really fast or something.
You blinked?
I don't know, but yeah. Everyone's dad tries to drown them eventually. That's how it is.
May not have known mine for very long, but I somehow doubt that is not what fathers are supposed to. I think it actually goes against what a father is supposed to do.
My father used to like whip me back in the day, but that was. You know,
No, it's this. No, it's like when
he is still a jackass. He's
no, it's like when you throw a kid. Well, because they throw the kid in the deep end to make it so they learned how to swim.
I don't think.
That's not how it works. No.
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't actually learned how to swim.
That's something your older brother does once and then immensely regrets it.
It's fine. Hey, if Ian do that, I want to figure out how to cast Druidcraft. That's a separate conversation.
I don't know, but okay.
And I feel like at this point, Holly is just out.
Why don't you carry?
Someone add to the kill list, I guess.
Why don't you carry the egg home and I'll carry Holly?
You can do both.
Are you sure?
I think so. Should be fine.
I don't mind helping. Plus, I mean, are you really going to take the egg into, like, your next battle?
Well, no. I guess that is something I need to figure out where to put it.
Why not take it back to Andorra? I mean, well...
Take it back to Andorra? Would it be safe there?
Well, you have a homestead that's pretty safe. I just was back there just like an hour ago, picking up something for Ramsey. The city is safe. I'm not supposed to be there. But the city's safe. I don't think Bahamut is going to go back to Andorra anytime soon.
Well, that's a relief.
It's
Should
just
probably find somewhere a little bit warmer to store it, though.
That's
I don't
true.
want it to die.
The city is kind of fairly cold. It's kind of trapped under like it's always cloudy and kind of windy, but other than that, it's not dangerous. We'll have to. Well,
right, that's not all we found.
who?
We found a thing that might actually be helpful to you. I just have to deconstruct it. We'd have to go to the hall first.
What is it?
Oh, it's a very impressive little rune. So basically, it shows you an area where the other rune is, and it's like a hologram of what is over there. And whatever's over there can like see what's over there, like here, and here can see what's over there. You following?
Not at all, my love.
I would do hand gestures, but my hands are full.
Yes, he's just gonna scoop Holly up like princess style in his arms, and the two of you can head back to the Jaeger Hall.
Princess style, except when picked up, Holly's head like rolls back like a fucking cat that's completely asleep, just like huh.
Yeah, he kind of moves his arm to support your head, kind of be like, oh, okay.
But no, as soon as you're back, I will try to explain it better.
Yes, I do want to hear about this, but I mean, it's if you need someone to watch the hatchling, I mean, it wouldn't be my first time. And since I can't really go anywhere or do anything, if I need to stay at home watching an egg, I mean, I'm not going to be there watching Luca.
You're willing.
Of course. I mean, I wouldn't trust that egg in the hands of any other dragon. And it wouldn't be my first time handling eggs as well. Though that was a while ago, but I mean... And also gold dragons have a very different hatching pattern, but... I'm pretty sure I know the basics of how to keep an egg safe. And warm.
Sounds perfect. I don't think there's anyone else trust more.
I'm pretty sure Okra would kill me in her grave if I did anything.
She probably would.
Yeah, with that, you guys can head back to the Jaeger Hall. The three of you, I guess, in this case, all head back to Zarev's room. Since Seska has been staying here the whole time.
Yeah.
And the three of you crowd into the room together. Make space on the bed. For the fun of it, Seska just enlarges it just so there's a little bit more space. And you all can crawl in. And I guess that just concludes our day. Our in-between day.
Hey.
I don't want to do anything else. There's lore and shit that's gonna happen. I could give you guys like I can do some like narrative preview stuff if you guys want, or I could just save all my dramatic shit for next week.
I feel like today was a good time for like we got our stuff done and we got some cute stuff like with the egg.
Egg.
Leave it on an egg note. You know what I mean?
Egg.
Plus, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Caleb. Good 2-hour session.
A good 2-hour session. Honestly, we don't need to have a super long session. Sometimes it's nice.
Yeah.
Let's raid somebody.
Nice.
Give me a second. I'm joining.
All right. I'll give you a second. All right.
Saren
We
Katama?
only have one viewer. Oh shit.
I'm the viewer.
Yeah. Actually, Liz is. Actually, it's 4 now. Oh, finally we can.
Yeah, we're here. We're
All right, everybody, we're gonna raid. We are going to raid Petrick Beanie. It's been a while, so we're gonna raid Petrick Beanie. Egg.
Oh God, wait, now it's just one of us.
Egg. All right, everybody say bye. 3, 2, 1, bye.
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 Perfect.